Alright, bye, Uncle Dave here. It's like day 3 of the league. I just need this one last quest to do. But I'm at like wave 10. And wave 10, Torment 4. And I'm playing the companion build, which is based on the kill of the Blackwing. Let's do this chaos wave. See how it goes. I need 1000. Oh no, it's the defense one. It's the worst one. Oh, no. It's spawning a lot of stuff. Damn. I don't think. Oh no, I got to 1000. Nice. I finished the league. I was surprised. I didn't think I made it to 1000. Let's do Bartok. This is just the regular one. Bartok costs 600. And then after you kill him, the chest gives you like, you need like a 600 or 400. That's an immunity phase. Alright, I think that's it. Boom. Where's my chaos armor? I need it. But the whole thing this league is the chaos armor, where you have like the uniques on different armors, but not all of them. I think this is a helmet and they put on the pants. Endurant Faith is the worst unique. Nobody uses. I only got 2. But I got this. Wait. They changed it. This was bug in the beginning where it was a 750 item power ancient. And this was the first one that they give you. It was guaranteed. And I know it was different because it was originally 10 all res, 10 shadow res. But it's not a very good helmet for my build, but I just use it because I needed the resistance and I needed the all stats. But yeah, so I have just enough for a greater. Bartok drops a little bit after he dies. And then you can get gold, which nobody gets, and then all material. This makes it so much easier. I was actually able to craft the highest level material once. Ooh, I'm done with the league. 3 days in. You should have seen the Wudijo. Oh my god, he finished it in the first day. 20 hours straight. I can't. 20 hours is like a whole week's worth of gameplay for me. But season's done. Yep. I don't even know what I should get. I don't think which one am I missing? I'm missing one. Oh, I need a salvage chaos armor. I'm too lazy. I'm kind of done with the league. Most of them I wanted to like save. I have a few. I wanted to like use them. Like this one was ridiculous. It's like triple greater affix, but it's just not my build. But most of these are not that good. But I don't know. I was thinking if I would use some of them in the future, but I probably never will, especially since I'm done. But none of them were as useless as Endurant Faith. This one is like an immediate crush. But I just been like saving all my stuff. The other build that Wudijo played in Fang in 20 hours straight was using this one. It was the pulverize with the puddle, and I was doing the companions to level up and progress, and it was easier to switch over to the companion build in the end game instead of switching to pulverize. Or yeah, I guess I could have did pulverize all the way up, but I didn't like that. I needed ancient routing lightbringer to be like to do like the maximum damage instead of just having like a random ancient polearm. But we usually use a 750 ancient mace or non-ancient weapon and completed the whole league. It wasn't too bad. I progressed very slowly through the campaign, farmed around Torment 1 for a while because I needed the resistance. I don't have the expansion, so like the mercenary gives you like resistance, the armor, and all these buffs. And so because I don't have that, my armor resistance was bad. So I stayed in Torment 1 until I got the resistances and armor to progress to Torment 2, and then I had to stop and get better equipment for mostly the damage was all there. I just needed the resistance and armor. And then at Torment 3, I stayed for a very long time because I couldn't fix my resistance and my damage. The jump from Torment 3 to Torment 4 was kind of big, so you need like good damage. But I started using this thing, Banished Lord's Talisman. It's an amulet, but it's on the chest, and because it's on the chest, it gives you 30 all rest, and it actually helps me a lot because my main power it actually helps me with because I spend a lot of primary resource and I use my core skills. And the next core skill is guaranteed to overpower, and then your critical strikes that overpower deal 70% more damage. And my build, every single hit is a critical hit as long as I have spirit. So sometimes I have random issues where I run out of spirit. But I'm doing like all companion. This one just straight quality of life. The plus like 45 move speed. If I maxed it out, I would be at the maximum 200%. But with this is what 45, and this will put me up at like 96, 97. I'll be like almost maxed. But with these boots, I just immediately go up to maximum move speed. But these boots are terrible. I have like greater effects on the dodge chance, which I don't know if it helps or not. But I needed the resistance, so I got all res on the boots. I got move speed, so I used it. This one I got kind of lucky. The ancient, I got a bunch of them, but this one rolled the ancient on the Ravens, which I want. People in the Max Rogue guy, they were having like doing the masterwork 12 times, but I missed it and I was supposed to redo it, but it did. The Ravens go up to like rank 8 or whatever. You could have like rank 28 Ravens. But I did companions, but then I switched over to Ravens because it's just like more fun and easier to play. These gloves are kind of crap. I should have rolled attack speed off and got something else. I kept getting Raven attack speed. I needed the I needed to increase Raven size so it's more quality of life. I had it on my armor, but I switched to this for the resistance, and it also gave me core skill, and mostly for the max life. I got this at like Torment 1 when I switched over as part of the main quest line, and I just been using it all the way since, mostly for the resistance, all stats, and the lucky hit. And sometimes if my core skill hits 4 more enemy, I get some like resource refunded. So to solve my armor issue, I have this amulet for great FX total armor, 72% increased armor. It gives me all the armor in the world. I'm at 1,112. I take this one piece off, I go down to 71. Literally 0 physical damage reduction. And then I also have a skull in here, which I don't know if it helps or not. Let me see. Let me put something else in there. Yeah, I'll be nowhere near. So literally, this one piece gives me 100% of my armor, and then I roll the percent willpower, and I have attack speed. I have like so much attack speed, it's useless. It's at 63, and then I have like the increased Raven attack speed 30, and another 25. That's like 50 something, 60. I don't know. All this attack speed for no reason, because I use Ravens. I use the active skill for most of my damage. So mine's only ranked 12 instead of 28. So I do like 200,000 damage, where other people are doing like 2 million, I think, or something like that. They literally do like 10 times more damage than me. These rings are terrible. The vulnerable damage is like not very good. I just needed the resistance. Um, I was supposed to change the lucky hit to restore resources to like resource reduction. It costs so much resources on this that I need the resource reduction. So this one just had the great affix on the resource cost reduction, but I needed the greater ancient ring for the resistance. And then I tempered this 6 times and got overpowered and never got critical hit damage once on this one. So this one's not very good either. I think that's it for my gear. But I was using a lot of these potions. 20% resource cost reduction and increased resource. But the league perk is the correct. What are these? These are the perks. The league mechanic is perks. So I have this one, overabundance. It's like you can use any of these. It's like you can have like any blue, any like these magic, rare, or legendary. But you can only have one unique perk. So I'm using the one that's minion. It just straight up 80% more summon damage. And this one is part of the whole build. When I switch from all the minions to or companions to just the Raven, this one says the companion skills are altered to be core skills, and your companions grow in size. It doesn't tell you here, but when the companions become a core skill, they have a spirit cost. So the Ravens was originally like 40, or no, it was 30. I think it was like 30 spirit cost. I can't remember, but I also have my passive skill that increases the core damage and also increases the spirit cost, and then I have a bunch of resource reduction. I think the wolves are like 30 and the ravens are like 40, and then like the poison vines are like 60 or some 50 or 60. I wonder if it'll show you here. All right, so I've got it down to 20. This one's at 27. This one's still at 41. Poison Creeper is like the worst. But you can see like even with the active damage it does 60,000. And this one, the highest number I see is 100,000. I mean this is me, they're only like level 3 right now, but this one, 200,000. And there's no cooldown, I just keep casting it. And the my ultimate gives me the passive of all of them right here. I get one extra companion, and then they all do 80% more damage. And it says at the bottom I get the passive effects of ravens, wolves, and poison creeper. So I don't have any points in wolves or poison creeper, but my ultimate gives me wolves. Or let me see. Yeah, so my wolves are out here, and then I cast my ravens, and I just cast them. I run and cast them, and eventually I run out of spirit. So my helmet helps with the. If I hit like 4, it helps a little bit. It's not really very good, especially against bosses, but it's mostly my spirit boon right here. Lucky hit has a chance to fully restore your spirit, and so I had very low lucky hit, so it felt really bad. So I got more like lucky hit on the tree. Max roll doesn't tell you to get this one right here, But I got this. This is like 10, 15, 17.5 lucky hit chances from this one node, one circle. And I was supposed to get this one over here, but this is so far away. It's on the 5th board. I'll link you the max roll. You can look at the max roll. This is I followed the max roll guy almost 1-to-1. But I'm only like Paragon 181. So I still don't have this one. That's 35% more damage. And like the lucky hit with the poison makes me do, when they're poison, I do a lot more damage. Like over here, that's a poison enemy nearby, you do more damage. But there's more lucky hit chance here, which helps. Because I was originally at like 6% lucky hits, which was terrible. But now I'm at 40% lucky hit chance. So my spirit comes back fairly quickly now, but it's whatever. It's kind of annoying because I still run out, and it's because the like wolves will attack and they won't proc the full spirit, because even though this is like lucky hit chance of like 70 and this one's like the lucky hit chance of like 63, after a lucky hit I have 15% chance to full restore my resource. Max Road has this claws and pulverize for all this right here. So you're supposed to keep shape shifting in between the two, but I'm too lazy. I just run around and I just cast my hurricane. So I should probably get rid of this and get more of like this one, or whatever. This one is good for clearing, but it's bad for bosses because they need to be stunned, immobilized, or knocked back. Also because I don't have the expansion, I have 2 less skill points. But I'm using Grizzly Rage. It's not maxed out. It's only level 1, which is where I saved most of my points. Because rank 5 is like increased armor, but my armor is already maxed out, so I didn't really see a point. It only feels bad if I die and then it's on like a 40-second, 50-second cooldown. But I don't die that much. I didn't have a source of vulnerability, so I put 3 points here. So I have a chance to make an enemy vulnerable for 3 seconds. I also was get it on my ring or amulet, but the Max Royal has like, they use like the Fist of Fate on the pants with the Chaos armor, and then the kill of the Blackwing becomes the Chaos armor on the boots. Yeah, so this turns your companions into core skills, so there's no cooldown, you can keep casting it. And overabundance, I have so much like spirit regen that every time I get like 100 spirit regenerate above my maximum, I do 100% more damage. This just doubles my damage. Yeah, it stacks up to 3 times, so it's pretty ridiculous when it happens. I don't really pay attention; it just happens whenever it happens. This one, your core skill also applies 20% of base damage poison over 4 seconds. A lot of my stuff, I do more damage when they're poisoned, so this just makes all my core skill, my ravens, is poison. And because my amulet has the imprint, ravens now do a lightning damage, which is increased by however much percent. And then Raven's active damage deals this full damage in half the time. Enemy inside are stunned. I actually didn't realize it automatically stuns them, but still it doesn't work on bosses unless they're like fully stunned. But this thing where it makes them do lightning damage, I also didn't know it. When it becomes lightning damage, it makes them storm nature magic. So if I take this off, they're just companion core and summon. There's no storm or nature magic. So this thing makes them nature magic and storm magic. So that's why I have all these like storm damage increased by 20% up to your damage versus close and damage versus distant. So this storm skill affects the Raven. Yeah. You get pretty much all of your damage versus close and distance on the tree, like over here. To distance, 80 to distance. And then the rest is from here. Damage to close. And I'm 2% away from max. I just need to level up my glyph. Once I level up, this one increases the magic nodes. So it increases all 3 of these up. So I probably need to increase it up like 1 or 2 more times, and this will be maxed out 60%. So I was like starved for points. So I just dropped these because they're just like, I don't know, 50% increased damage. Every single like intelligence node here is like almost 25% if I leveled it up. So like just it gives me stats and like 25%. Whereas this is like not as good anymore. I get killed a lot, so I got like all the 2% life I could. After I put on the armor with like 30 Rs, I had hiccups. Yeah, I was able to drop all these 1.5 resistance. I have the bare minimum I need to have max out my resistance. And my 2 extra points I put here just like damage reduction from release. I had 2 extra points. I didn't know what to do with it yet. I could get like more damage. It's like, no, it's only 30. 30 is like almost like an intelligence node here. This one was amazing. It gives me just crit damage. So I got every single dex node on the tree. So I have 64 dexes. So every one here is almost 20 dex. Every dex is like almost 20 crit damage. And all of my attacks crit. These 3 are kind of weak, but because this thing buffs the rare node, it gives like 23 willpower, so it's actually okay. It'd be better if I got the dexterity requirement to get the double. I was supposed to go up here and get life and armor, go up here, get the lucky hit and life, and come here for the 35% more damage. I think there was more. And come here if I need a resistance. This is damage reduction. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the reason I do 100% crit is this one right here. This is the perk that makes I didn't read the second half, but the core skills apply 200% of the base damage to poison, so everything I hit poisons. And then dealing direct damage to a poison enemy spends 5 spirit to be a guaranteed critical strike that deals 60% and more damage. So as long as I have spirit, I guarantee crit. So I have no crit chance and all crit damage. So my crit chance is at 30. So I don't even know how it's so high. But my crit damage is 2,000%. I don't know how my crit chance is so high. It's probably because of the helmet. Yeah, it has. Yeah, here I got some that comes with it. So this guarantees me crit, but because every single hit against a poison enemy takes away 5 spirit, I have like 5 ravens, 2 poison creepers, 4 wolves, all attacking. That's 5, 9, 10, 11. It's like 11 monsters attacking. So I'm losing like, if they all attack at the same time, I lose 55 spirit. Like every time they attack. And that's like almost half my spirit pool. So sometimes I run around and have no spirit at all, and I just can't cast. Yeah, I can't cast anything for like 10 seconds because they keep attacking. Which is annoying because the wolves and poison creeper do no damage. But they give me like the damage bonus from this. Just having the companion, I'll do 20% more per companion. But when they attack, they like, I don't know. If they proc the spirit, full spirit recovery, it's useful. But if it doesn't proc for a long time, I just have no spirit and run around doing nothing when the ravens do all my damage. Wait, increased crit chance for 6 seconds after they are hit by ravens? Did I not change my skill tree? Oh, it's the one. Oh, this Okay. I just wanted this one for 2 extra ravens. And then the last one, Crazy Brew. So this kind of helps. I die more because I can't heal. But this potion, your healing potion infused with power of chaos, granting you 100% resource cost reduction. When I turn this on, I cast my Raven infinitely. I just run around and cast it infinitely. And then get an 80% increased attack speed, which it drains my spirit, but doesn't matter because resource costs reduce 100%. Everything is free. And then 80% increase move speed. I'm already at like max speed already, so it's like useless. But the healing potion has like a 15-second cooldown. So I have this. I maxed this out because it's my only form of recovery. I turn on my potion and I can't use it again for 15 seconds. But I can cast my Raven, which is a nature magic, to heal me. So every time I cast it, I heal 3% of my maximum life. So I'm pretty much at like full health, and then there'll be 10 seconds. It lasts for 5 seconds, and then there's a 15-second cooldown. So there's 10 seconds where I could die, where I have like no spirit and no recovery. Spirit Boom. This one's extremely used. This is all of my spirit regen. I think this is the only one. It's like 10. Yeah, I only have 10 regeneration. That's all of it. They want you to get 20% attack speed, but I have so much attack speed. I switched to the lucky hit chance. It says more, but just 15% additive to your lucky hit chance. So I have 40% lucky hit chance. I was gonna get this for more life, but no, the lucky hit chance is just quality of life. You just have more spirit uptime. 4% more crit damage on like all crit. Lucky hit to full restore your spirit. This one's all of these are like kind of useless. So Maxwell says to use this, and so it like poison them, does some damage. Sometimes it immobilize and stuff. But I think that's it. Yeah, I'm done with the season journey. Oh, I could craft my ancestral or mythic. I could craft my mythic for now. What do you think I'm gonna get? Wait. Wait, how did I get 3? I thought I only had 2. I could have crafted it earlier. I had 3. When did I get 3? I killed Lilith. I finished the season quest line. And I finished the season journey. Alright, I hope it's the Air Prediction helmet. Oh no. Oh, it's a Ring of Starless Skies. I need this in my build. This is one of the max roll requirements. Wait, but how am I can't get rid of, I don't want to get rid of these. Crit chance is useless. Lucky hit is useful. Core skill is useful. Attack speed is useful. Spending your primary resource reduces the resource cost of your skills. Increase your damage by 10% for 3 seconds up to. Wow, that's amazing. That solves all my resource problems. It's requirement in level 35. Holy crap, this is actually amazing for my build. But it's too bad I'm already done with the league. This is 50% resource reduction. That's amazing. But I'll show you with when I have the potion on, I just like cast my ravens constantly. So I cast my ravens and I run out of spirit. Or it jumps to full every once in a while because of the lucky hit. And then I press the potion and then I cast it infinitely. And the spirit actually regenerates. And then it runs out and then I'm out again. Oh. And then this is the This is the Banished Lords. I need to be over 275. If you're good with it and you can go right up to 270. What does this use? 34? And so my next hit will guarantee overpower and do 72% more. So every once in a while I'll do like a massive nuke. I just destroy the boss. But it looks the same. Oh, I got like boom. Yeah. But yeah. This is probably the third mythic unique I've ever gotten. And all of them have been crafted from the blacksmith. I remember the very first one I got was like the Tyrael's armor, completely useless. Nobody uses it. It's like the worst one. And then last season I got the Air Petition helmet. All it does is the helmet gives you 60% more damage. And this Ring of Starless Skies is only useful for resource spending builds. Which this build is a resource spending build, so it's actually like amazing for this build. But I'm already done with the league. Alright, I need to go sleep and see y'all.